Hey guys, welcome back to Just Soccer, where I bring you the latest news and rumors from the world of football. Today, we have some juicy stories to talk about, so let's get right into it. First up, we have a huge transfer bombshell from the Premier League. Manchester City are reportedly preparing a £90 million bid for West Ham midfielder Declan Rice, who is also wanted by Arsenal. Rice has been one of the best players in the league this season, helping the Hammers to challenge for a top 4 spot. He is also a regular starter for England and has formed a great partnership with Calvin Phillips in midfield. But City are ready to break the bank for him and make him their marquee signing in January. Pep Guardiola is a big fan of Rice and sees him as the perfect successor to Fernandinho, who is 36 years old and out of contract in the summer. Rice would add more steel and quality to City's already dominant midfield and could be the final piece of the puzzle for their quest to win the Champions League. Arsenal are also keen on Rice, as they look to bolster their squad under Mikel Arteta. The Gunners have been linked with several midfielders in recent months, such as Yves Bissouma, Bruno Guimaraes, and Frank Kessie. But Rice is their top target, and they are willing to offer him a lucrative contract and a key role in their project. However, they may struggle to match City's financial power and West Ham's valuation of their star man. West Ham are determined to keep Rice and have slapped a £100 million price tag on him. They are under no pressure to sell him, as he still has 3.5 years left on his current deal. Rice is also happy at the London Stadium and enjoys playing under David Moyes. He has a strong bond with his teammates and the fans and is not looking for a move away. But City's interest could change things and tempt Rice to join the reigning champions. City have a history of signing players from West Ham, such as Carlos Tevez, Craig Bellamy, and Pablo Zabaleta. They can offer him trophies, Champions League football, and a chance to work with one of the best managers in the world. The question is, will Rice be able to resist City's offer, or will he stay loyal to West Ham? City are ready to cook up a deal for Rice, but will West Ham be willing to part with their main ingredient? Or will Arsenal try to spice things up and make a rival offer? Moving on, we have some news from Spain, where Real Madrid are planning to hand Vinicius Jr. and Eder Militao new contracts before the end of the season. The Brazilian duo have been in excellent form for the La Liga leaders, and the club want to reward them with improved terms and raise their release clauses to €1 billion. Vinicius has been one of the best players in Europe this season, scoring 16 goals and providing 10 assists in all competitions. He has been instrumental in Real's unbeaten run of 18 games and has formed a deadly partnership with Karim Benzema up front. He's also been nominated for the Ballon d'Or, which will be announced next week. Militao has also been a revelation for Real, stepping up in the absence of Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane, who left for PSG and Manchester United respectively. He has been a rock at the back alongside David Alaba, showing his strength, speed, and aerial ability. He has also chipped in with some important goals, such as the winner against Inter Milan in the Champions League. Real are keen to tie down both players to long-term deals and ward off any potential suitors. They want to increase their release clauses to €1 billion each, which would make them virtually unsellable. They also want to raise their salaries and extend their contracts until 2027. Both players are happy at Real and have no intention of leaving anytime soon. They have established themselves as key members of Carlo Ancelotti's team and are enjoying their football at the Santiago Bernabeu. They are also confident that Real can win silverware this season, as they lead La Liga by 8 points and have qualified for the knockout stages of the Champions League. Real have already secured the futures of Alaba, Luka Modric, Thibaut Courtois, and Federico Valverde this season, as they look to build a strong core for the future. They're also hopeful of signing Kylian Mbappe on a free transfer next summer, which would make them even more formidable. Real Madrid are planning to reward their Brazilian stars with new contracts and €1 billion release clauses. That's right, €1 billion. That's enough money to buy Neymar twice and still have some change left over. Vinicius and Militao have been sensational for Real this season, but are they really worth that much? Or is this just a way of telling other clubs to back off and mind their own business? Next up, we have some news from England, where Tottenham are interested in signing Leicester playmaker James Maddison, but are reluctant to meet the Foxes' asking price of £70 million. Maddison has been a key figure for Brendan Rodgers' side, scoring 6 goals and setting up 7 more in 23 appearances this term. He has also earned 4 caps for England and is hoping to make Gareth Southgate's squad for the World Cup next year. Spurs are looking for a creative midfielder to replace Christian Eriksen, who left for Inter Milan in 2020. They have been linked with several players in that position, such as Houssem Aouar, Marcel Sabitzer, and Philippe Coutinho. But Maddison is their top target, and they are keen to bring him to North London. However, they may have to lower their sights if Leicester refuse to budge on their valuation of their starman. The Foxes are under no pressure to sell Maddison, as he still has 4 years left on his current deal. They're also ambitious and want a challenge for a top 4 spot in trophies. They have already shown that they will not sell their players cheaply, as they demanded £80 million for Harry Maguire and £50 million for Ben Chilwell. Spurs are not willing to pay £70 million for Maddison, as they have other priorities in the transfer market. They need to strengthen their defense, as they have conceded 28 goals in 16 games in the Premier League. They are also looking for a striker to provide cover and competition for Harry Kane, who has been linked with a move away. Spurs may try to negotiate a lower fee for Maddison or include some players in a swap deal, such as Dele Alli, Harry Winks, or Tanguy Ndombele. But Leicester are unlikely to accept anything less than their asking price or take any unwanted players off Spurs' hands. Finally, we have some news from the Championship, where Liverpool have joined Arsenal and Chelsea in the race to sign Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia, according to reports. The 18-year-old Belgian has impressed for the Saints, scoring 4 goals and assisting 3 more in 14 games. He can play as a defensive midfielder or a center-back, and has been compared to N'Golo Kante and Sergio Busquets. Lavia joined Southampton from Manchester City's academy in 2020 and has quickly risen through the ranks. He has trained with the first team and has been tipped to make his senior debut soon. He has also represented Belgium at various youth levels and is regarded as one of the best prospects in his country. Lavia is out of contract at the end of the season and could be available for a bargain fee. Liverpool have reportedly inquired about his availability, while Arsenal are in talks with his representatives. Chelsea are also monitoring his situation and could make a move for him. All 3 clubs are looking for young and talented midfielders who can add depth and quality to their squads. Liverpool have lost Georginio Wijnaldum to PSG and may lose Jordan Henderson next summer, while Arsenal need more options in the middle of the park. Chelsea have plenty of midfielders, but may see Lavia as a long-term successor to Kante or Jorginho. Southampton are keen to keep Lavia and have offered him a new deal, but they face a tough battle to convince him to stay. Lavia may be tempted by the chance to join a bigger club and play at a higher level. He may also follow the footsteps of other former Southampton players who have moved on to bigger things, such as Gareth Bale, Theo Walcott, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. What do you think of Liverpool's interest in Lavia? Do you think he would be a good signing for them? Do you think he should stay at Southampton or join Arsenal or Chelsea? Let me know in the comments below. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Also, let me know your thoughts on these stories and any other transfer news or rumors you have heard in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.